On Saturday, we headed west into the Olympic National Forest, set out for a campsite tucked into the dense forest off of a Forest Service road. While we were able to locate the targeted campsite and eventually found a spot that we could get level, it was not ideal. Since the last review, it seemed that the logging activity had moved closer to the camp area, which during the weekend didn't present any issues. However, for us, it was not ideal. So, Sunday morning, we packed up in search of a better campsite, first exploring the other end of the Forest Service Road, where we did find some of the most gorgeous campsites we found so far. However, they were deep into the forest without any cell service or an opportunity to use Starlink, so we kept searching. The next campsite was in a state park that had just recently went to first come first serve for the winter. However, it was a little loud for our liking and didn't have any opportunities for walking Ella. So we kept searching. We ended up visiting 2 Department of Natural Resource campgrounds. The first was a no-go, but the second we were able to secure a great pull-through site right off the Hoh River. After we got camp set up, we went to find the Pacific Ocean, stopping first at the iconic Ruby Beach as the tide recedes, leaving behind pools in the rocks and tons of driftwood. This beach was unlike anything we had experienced to date and one of my personal favorites. There was something so raw about the power of the ocean as it crashed on the rocks. We ended up heading further down the shore in search of the Tree of Life on Klooch Beach. While exploring, we scoped out the National Park campground and identified a few campsites that would fit us and provide a clear view for a Starlink. While our camp at the Hoh River was good, it was limited to using cell service, and that's not ideal. Monday morning, I headed to the campground to secure us a spot for our remaining time in this region. We lucked out on having an oceanfront site for almost 2 lovely weeks, affording us the opportunity to walk the beach daily, finding so many sand dollars. During our stay, we ended up having a leak around our skylight, which resulted in us having to fix it during a rainstorm. While these things are set to happen, it is frustrating as we check our roof almost after every move. Never a dull moment in pool timing. During our stay, we were able to visit and explore the rainforest as well as surrounding communities, including the adorable town of Forks and Quinault. At the end of our time on the peninsula, we were actually not ready to leave, and look forward to the next time we have a chance to return. Between the towering trees draped in moss to the cliffs-lined beaches, this place truly has something for everyone. Good morning.
Morning.
So, what is today?
Saturday?
It's our final day here. We are leaving and heading to the Columbia River Gorge, and Kind of sad to leave.
Yeah, Washington's been really great. It's did not expect several of the things that we've encountered. Really thought it was going to rain the whole time, and it did rain heavily.
It has.
Don't let me lead you astray, but in between the rainstorms, the sun always came out and it shined really brightly, so it wasn't that like gray, gloomy weather that I think we were both expecting.
Yeah, we didn't know what really to expect. That was kind of our worst case scenario in our brains, because we're in fall in the Pacific Northwest. So it's been a lot of fun. We've seen, is it sea otters?
Yeah, we've seen a bunch of sea otters playing in the surf. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's a pair of bald eagles that have been hanging out in a tree right behind us.
And they're so loud. So loud.
And they sound so wussy.
They do sound wussy.
They like chirp like a chicken.
They do. It's kind of funny. Ella doesn't like them still. They're still her least favorite bird. And I don't know. I think we are on over 30 sand dollars we found. I keep trying to put them in better places so people don't step on them. And then I rescue them if they're still alive. I don't know if it actually saves them. But it's I'm going to flip the camera. It's a gray but gorgeous day. So.
Good last walk on the beach.
Yeah, before we have to pack up camp. Normally we try to do some prep the night before. It rained last night, quite a bit, so we did not pack up. So we have a lot of work ahead of us, plus we have to run several errands. Joys of living on the road. So, but just had to give one last view of this gorgeous place before we leave. It has been absolutely awesome, and we don't really want to leave, but until next time.